Hari Om. We will chant the Shanti Pataha. Please close your eyes. Your fingers interlaced and placed in front. Your body relaxed. Your mind vacant of all thoughts. Your breathing normal. Sahana Vavatun Sahanam Bhunaktum Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavid Vishavahai Om Shanti Shanti We will chant the Dhyana Shlokas. Om Parthaya Pratibodhika Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaita Amritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayiniim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshiniim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Amrita Duhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhe Bhokta Dugdam Gita Amritam Mahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishma Drona Tatha Jayatradhajala Gandharani Lotpala Shalya Grahavati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Makara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Khalu Pandhavai Rananadi Kaivartaka Keshava Parasharyavachas sarojamamalam Geetharthagandhotkatham Nanakyanakakesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Lokeshajjanashakpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam muda Bhuyad Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradvamsina Shreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yakripa Tamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Devyaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadhakramo Panishadaihi Gayantiyam Samagaha Dhyanavastitadgadgatena manasa Pashyantiyam yogino Yasyantam na vidhussura suragana Devaya tasmai namaha. Hari Om. My throat is a little sour, little sore. I am not able to speak properly. Please, if my voice is not clear, kindly cooperate with me. Thank you. The first lesson we learned was the role of faith. When a child is put in school, when the child joins school, the child may not know what is the role of faith. But since the child has faith in the mother, the father, because when the child is born, it is the mother who takes care of the child. The child is able to feel the physical touch. The child is able to feel the mother's emotions. So the child is comfortable with the mother. To that extent, sometimes when the child is being cajoled by the father, brother or sister or any relative, the child is not comfortable. Sometimes the child makes a fuss, cries, till the same person who was able to touch, feel the child, then the child stops crying. The child is able to hear the same words, the sound from the lady, the mother here. Since for 3 to 4 years or 5 years, the child is so used to that person, the same person is taking the child to a school. The child doesn't know that it is a school. Maybe the child is familiar with the creche. That's why the child, to get adjusted to the new environment, it takes time. The mother stays there, maybe for an hour or two in the same premises. Few children are so comfortable in getting adjusted to the new environment as quickly as possible. The child has faith in the mother, therefore, whatever the mother does, the child's unknown feeling is, that inborn feeling is that whatever the mother does, this lady does, will be of good to us, good to me. If that same person, the lady here, points to another person, a man, and says, he is your father, the child believes. Just for argument's sake, if the mother is pointing to someone else and says, he is your father, sometimes, many places I have come across, the grandparents have literally brought up the child is thinking that the grandfather, the grandmother are the father and mother. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. You're able to follow me. Now this person is now, the child is in the school, then the second mother or the father there, the teacher there in the school. The faith continues. In Sanskrit, we say Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. Devam means God. Mata, Pita, mother and father. First mother, then father, not father and mother. The mother has given physical birth to the child. The mother is everything for the child. The feelings are, emotions are developed. If the mother is of that nature of sharing, caring, having that quality of kindness, follow me closely. If the mother is having that quality of sharing, caring, being kind, tolerant, helping, friends, the child also learns, imbibes those emotional qualities. If the mother, on the other hand, is of not having these kind qualities, noble qualities, the mother's bosom is full of jealousy, hatred, anger. Friends, the child also picks up those qualities innocently. As far as the child is concerned, the child has a nature of his or her own. But that nature is being superseded. The nature is being masked, covered by this predominant nature of the mother. Now this goes on for 0 to 5 years or so. The initial phase of life. Now the child has become 6 years old or 7 years old, starts moving around, exploratory, adventurous, takes up to the quality of the father. Mata, Pita. Father and mother has given birth to the child. The physical body is born. Then the inner personality, the mind and the intellect is born at 6 or 7 or 8 years of age. And that is why it is called as Dvija, means twice second born. First born is at birth physically. Now the second birth is the birth of the inner personality, the mind. The mind in philosophical language can be equated to the heart, not the anatomical heart, the right side of the heart. That's why when, are you heartless? We say in English. What does it mean? It's not that we don't have the anatomical heart. We don't have any emotions. A person is like a stone, a piece of wood. Make use of a head. Head with reference to thinking. So in philosophical language, head is the thinking part, the heart is the emotional part of it, the mind part of it. In the Mahabharata, Dronacharya is given the name as Dvijottama. Uttama means a great individual. Dvijotama, Ajaha, Uttama means, Ajaha means born, Dvi means two. So the best amongst twice born is the Guru Dronacharya. That is when the mind and intellect is born at 8 years of age. It's not that it is a watertight rule that it has to be born at 8 years. Around that age group, the boy and the girl in those days, they were performed the Upanayanam ceremony. Upa, near, Ayanam, taking the individual near to God. Who is doing that? That ritual is being performed by the father and mother of performing that sacred thread ceremony, and that child is taken to a hermitage, an ashram, where the Guru takes care of the child, imparts the knowledge of life and living, knowledge of Vedanta, and takes the child, directs the child to God. Therefore, Mata, Pita, Guru. It is the Guru who dispel that ignorance in the individual, imbibe knowledge, the light of knowledge, and dispel the darkness and reveal Devam, God, within oneself. The reason why I am elaborating on this is father and mother, take the child to the Guru. This child should have utmost faith in the Guru, not doubt the Guru. So there can be a separate topic, how to select a Guru, how to select the master. On what basis you select the master? On one hand, we can say that father and mother has given birth to a child, has chosen a child, boy or girl. On the other hand, if you see, the boy for the particular furtherance of one's objective has chosen the father and mother and taken birth. Not given birth by the parents, taken birth here. Both sides are true. Whoever is able to follow it. Ya pashyati, sa pashyati. Whoever sees it. That's why our knowledge is called as darshana shastra. Shastra means knowledge, scripture. Darshana, seeing. With the help of the knowledge present in the scripture, you are able to see what these fleshy eyes can't see. Magnificent. Outstanding way of revealing things. That's why it's called as Lord Shiva has the third eye, the Jnana Chakshu. Sometimes with two eyes itself, people are terrible to look. Imagine if a person has third eye, how it will be. It is not that physical. Knowledge is external, insight is internal. Tuition is external, intuition is internal. Something like that. So coming back to this topic here, that the student has faith in the master. Not blind faith. Having chosen the master as one's own guru, you question not the credentials of the guru, the way how the guru lives, conducts himself, not on that, his personal life or her personal life, but you question the facts of life, the teachings. Not with the sake of questioning, not with that attitude, that surrender, that bhavana. So, any student who has that attitude to learn, Not that attitude to test the master, not that attitude to reveal what the student knows, but that attitude, I do not know. That individual alone qualifies as an adhikari, as an ideal student. In this way, in that way, Arjuna becomes an adhikari of Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, the Mahabharata. In that way, Rama becomes an adhikari for Vashishta, Guru Vashishta. The master, the guru, dispel the darkness and reveal the knowledge which is there already within. All of us possess that wisdom. No master worth the name can give wisdom. They all can give knowledge. With that external knowledge, we hear. That's why it is called a Shravana, hearing. You listen first, you hear first, and then you sit alone, ekaki, sit alone and do that manana, independent reflection on the thoughts and ideas given by the master. So the thoughts and ideas, they are like the two rails for the train to move. So we have that liberty to move forward or backwards. When we move forward, it is evolution. When we move backwards, it is devolution. The choice is ours. Therefore, not to criticize or find fault in others is the topic for the day. When we are living in an ashram, the guru is teaching the knowledge. There are other students also living along with us. There may be differences of opinion. After all, we are all human beings. Sometimes we may even differ with the master in the sense, the way how the ashram is set up. We may have certain likes and dislikes as a human being. So our likes and dislikes themselves are a hindrance factor for us to lead a comfortable, happy, peaceful life. If the mind is finding fault, criticizing, finding fault in others, then the mind is agitated, chanchala. When the mind is agitated, then we are not able to be productive. We are not able to receive the right knowledge. We are not able to decipher what is right and what is wrong. What is right and what is wrong. When there is disturbance, our thinking is not, doing the job properly. If we are not productive, then the desired result is not attained. If the desired result is not attained, the individual is agitated. It is like a chain reaction. Therefore, accept things as they are, not the way how we want it to be. So, I'm just coming back to that particular topic where the child in that phase of life 0 to 5 learns all the qualities from the mother, and then from 6 to 10 or 6 to 12 learn all the qualities from the father. The father may be exploratory, adventurous, he is genuinely working for a purpose, an ideal in life, an ambition. The child also looks up to that father. The same person now has joined school or college. And then further, if an individual is interested, in acquiring anything worldly. It can be, degrees, professional courses like medicine or, accountancy or engineering, whatever it may be. A person wants to pursue finance, a person wants to pursue marketing, human resource, operational research, whatever it may be. Even in that field of activity, since in the early stage of life, the person had that training, the tuition of being sharing, caring, being kind, forgiving, and working for an ideal, a purpose, an ambition. Even in the tertiary school, the same mental attitude continues. Friends, if that individual had that tuition of being jealous, being lusty, that greed, etc., then in the tertiary school or when the person is working anywhere in the world, the same quality continue. Vast majority of people fall under the category with that little jealous, little greed. That's why you find that mismatch in this world. Everybody is talking about, we need value education. Why is it so? It's because in the early stage of life, that person had not gone through the proper training. Morris Mortalings used to say that happy and blessed hour when wickedness stands forth revealed as goodness bereft of a guide. Everybody is good. That goodness is there. Happiness can be there when that individual has gone through a proper training, mentoring. Guidance is given. As goodness bereft of a guide. The person, since the person had not gone through a proper training, proper mentoring, then the person is having this negative tendency. So you can't blame the individual there. When wickedness stands forth revealed, when the person is caught red-handed, we put them behind bars, we give them punishment. Stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage. It is only arresting the physical body, but are we doing anything with the inner personality? Perhaps nothing. The training required is for the inner personality. It is the inner personality through the physical body which is giving a vent to all the negative quality or the positive qualities. So with that faith in life, you start that material path or the spiritual path. Whether it is material path or the spiritual path, faith is the foundation, adhishtanam, the basis on which the future life is built. So there's a beautiful poem called The Turkey and the Ant by John Gay. Turkey, the big bird, is tired of common food. He's not happy, not content. So the poet says, Turkey, tired of common food, forsook the barn and sought the woods. It goes elsewhere. There, the turkey is able to find black ants, not in hundreds and thousands, millions. Therefore, the turkey is instantly happy. By seeing that black ants, the turkey is happy and calling the young ones, come, 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 let us have a feast here now. Let us enjoy because of variety. As the turkey is enjoying, instantly the turkey's mind is put off, is going somewhere else. That human beings are shortening their lives. Now the turkey is complaining. The turkey is happy momentarily happy, temporarily happy, and now is finding fault. Then at that time, you know, an ant escapes from this turkey, and John Gay beautifully says that ant did not go the same level, escape and be in the same level, or it did not go down somewhere. It climbed up, climbed beyond the turkey's reach. Why it has to climb up? And then from that height, not on a hill or something, just a neighboring branch, from there it is answering this turkey here. And those last 4 lines are memorable to memorize it. Ere you remark another's sin, bid thy own conscience look within, control thy more voracious bill, nor for a breakfast nation's skill. Ere you remark another sin, before you come up with remark another sin in this context, some negativity. Every human being has the goodness and the evil, good and bad, good quality and the negative quality. Most of the time, the negative quality outnumber the positive quality, and that outshines the good quality. Therefore, we are able to see only the negativity in a person and keep complaining rather than see the goodness in that person. Therefore, famously, it is said, hate the sin, not the sinner. That quality in the person. We brand the person with that quality. We accuse a person like this by pointing our index finger, at the other person. We do not know how much dirt is there in this index fingernail. We are not able to see, what is the blemish on our back. The other person, yes, the other person may have negativity, but the person who is finding fault is probably may have more negative quality than the other person, but we are blind to it. We are not able to see. Bid thy own conscience look within. So friends, the first lesson in spirituality is to look within, not outside. First 5 years of your life, the child is continuously, looking outside, playing with the blocks, finding new things, going out and learning, going to school, learn science, mathematics, English, language, all pertaining to the external world. From grade 11 onwards, again, you branch out, pure science, computer science, commerce, economics, etc. Engineering, again when you get into medicine or engineering, again you start studying the external world. Practically 25-30 years, a person is all the time studying about the external world. Even those natural scientists, those who are studying about the universe, their focus is again the outer world. No doubt they are exploratory, adventurous, but the point of focus is the outside world. When are we going to turn within? The first lesson in spirituality is to be in the world and take a U-turn. U-turn as well as a U-turn. There is a I don't know how many of you get this. There is a U-turn. You look within. The spotlight is not outside. The spotlight is within you, on you. Bid thy own conscience, look within. Control thy more voracious bill, mouth here. Yes, the other person has a negative quality. So let it be. Who am I to, pinpoint that, accuse the other person, find fault in the other person? That is his or her problem. You may ask, if we are living with those persons, yes, accept the person as they are, even if it's a heinous crime. We cannot change anybody. We are not reformers here. Let us reform ourselves. The other person will change themselves. If we take care of ourselves, others will take care of themselves. The more we tell, they get irritated. They rebel more. Then what we can do? Set examples. That's all we can do. So the turkey is killing millions of ants for breakfast, not for a breakfast nation skill. But the turkey is not aware, conscious of this grievous fault. Whereas the turkey is complaining of human beings. A simple thing, at home, mother cooks food. Mom, you're making the same breakfast every morning. The same juice, same cereals. Why can't I have variety? My friends, my students in school, their mothers, they bringing, they are giving them a lot of variety. And I get bored, Mom. Friends, if you actually analyze our lives, right from the morning, the time we get up till the time we go to bed, 80 to 85% of our actions are repetitive. What do you mean by that? We get up in the morning, brush our teeth, wash our face, go for a morning walk or exercise, a gymnasium, whatever it is. The same way. You saw that there's a different way to brush teeth, different way to go and jog, a different way to pull weights, to do the crunches. Same family members. It's not that we keep changing them every week, every year. Even that will get bored. We go to office, same work. A doctor does his profession, her profession. A nurse does her profession. An engineer does his profession. A cab driver continuously, keep driving cars. A pilot piloting a plane. A captain maneuvering his ship. You go on. Sportsmen playing, businessmen doing their business. It is the same thing day in and day out. By doing that action day in and day out, we get sick and tired of doing that monotonously, repeatedly. How to get out of this attitude? Fix up a purpose in life which is beyond selfish interest. A sportsman fixing an ideal which is beyond selfish interest. Though doing the same action again and again, the person does not get bored, gets that inspiration to work. Never complain. That's a beautiful quote. I had no shoes and complained until I met a man who had no feet. So that person who is having a shoe is complaining that the person is not having a bicycle. That person who's having a bicycle is complaining that a person is not having a bike, a two-wheeler. That person who's having a bike is complaining that person doesn't have a four-wheeler. That person who's having a four-wheeler is complaining that there is no partner in his life or her life. That person who's having a partner He's complaining that there are no issues in their life. Issues means not problem of another third person intruding. They're not getting a child. It goes on ad infinitum. There's no end to it. Until I met a man who had no feet. If we stop complaining and look within, what will happen? You see, when a person does something good, who takes the credit for it? We pat ourselves, we blow our trumpet and we say, it is because of me, everything has been done. We take that responsibility, 100% responsibility. But at the same time, when something goes bad, something goes against one's plan or whatever, we say, I am not responsible, the other person is responsible. It may be even one's own spouse or children or boss or whoever they are. How can that be? When something good is happening, I am responsible. Then something bad is also happening, then I should be responsible for it. It doesn't work that way. I should have that 100% responsibility upon oneself. And that will happen when we stop criticizing others, whatever be the negativity. Stop blaming others. So two things are happening here. That is, the turkey wants variety. Therefore, go to another place and sees ants happy temporarily, then instantly complain. Same way, a human mind also wants that variety. That is why it is called in our scriptures niyatam karma. What is that niyatam karma? Niyatam karma means that which we ought to do, supposed to do. It is of two types, nitya karma and naimittika karma. Nitya karma means daily routine duty. Whether we like it or not, it ought to be done. And this is what I meant here as 80 to 85% of our daily actions are nitya karma. Taking bath, prayer in the morning, prayer in the evening, going to work. If you have married, taking care of the duty towards a spouse, duty towards, if you have children, duty towards children. If you are working, doing business or whatever, duty towards an employer, duty towards an employee.